What's up, everybody? Let's go. Come on now. Thanks for tuning in to Christmas on Crestline. I'm your host, Charlie, and today we got a lot to get to. But first of all, let me not be a man who repeats my mistakes. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Just moments ago, I dang near did it again, and I forgot to have my mic plugged in. I think it's plugged in. Would you be so kind to tell me if it's plugged in? And we have a ton of stuff to get to today. That's right. I was in the Arctic Circle with my lovely wife. Yeah. So yeah, let me know. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I see some people in the chat popping in. Let's do a quick roll call. But first, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, Chad's telling me we're good. If Chad's telling me we're good, then I know we're good. So what's up, Chad? CPL's in the house. Hi, Charlie. Everyone in the chat. Boom, you're on. Lighting up Orchard. What's up? BB coming in. Oh, there's Steve. Hey, everyone. Steve, normally the first one in the chat. What's up, Miss White? What is going on? Hey. Monty, can hear you fine. I appreciate you, Monty. Monty, and we're going to get to this a little bit later. Monty sent in his video for this year's Fan Appreciation Awards. Have you? Email me at christmasoncrestline@gmail.com with your submission, because we're going to talk about later today. Eddie's here. What's up, Eddie? Love that Smurf thumbnail every time. Ben's in the house. Welcome back. Thank you, Ben. And we're going to talk all about it. What's up? Now you sound like my wife, Angela. You sound like Jean, who tells me, and we're going to talk about that as well, because we just went to the Arctic Circle, Jean and I, to meet Santa, the first Christmas tubers ever to be invited to film in the Arctic Circle. And my trepidation was, because I had trepidations. I'm loud. Sometimes I mumble. I talk quickly. Jean's always telling me to be quiet. You don't do that in Finland. Finland, they don't talk. It's awesome. It's weird, but it's awesome. Let's go back up here. Who else is here? Crepes in the house. This should be a great one. Can't wait to hear all about it. Not only are you going to hear all about it, you're going to see all about it. I got footage today for you folks. Wow, it's a beautiful photo. Yes, my thumbnail, I think you're talking about. We'll get to that. Gabo, we're going to talk about Gabo. Gabo hails from the nation of Mexico, and he sent in some photos today. So I'm going to show you some of Gabo's photos. -9, what the heck? You and Gene are beasts. -9, not the coldest it was there. I got more photos for you guys. Boom. Brains in the house. What up, Charlie? Going to send the video to you tonight. Thank you. We're going to talk about that as well. Boom. Carl's in the house. I'm here. Okay. So bit of a roll call. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Today for the giveaway. Today is a Patreon giveaway. Today I've got video for you folks from Finland, where I select an item that's going to be given away in today's broadcast. Normally I do some grandiose prizes. $100 lights, $200 lights, $500. Well, I've done 400. I've never done a $500 light. I'm exaggerating a tad bit. But today, for Christmas time, I thought I'd do something simple, something that I like, which are Christmas ornaments. So what's up, Alan? Good to see you, Alan. So today, let me show you that video real quick if I can find it really easily. And I should be able to. I think I have everything set up. So some videos today. Going to be some photos, some videos. Some things on the list we're going to talk about is the Fan Appreciation Awards. We're going to talk about that. For folks who are going to watch this later, send me your video, landscape mode. So this way, not this way, please. If you're using your phone, landscape mode, please. Email me that to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. Photos are also good. Sometimes folks like to zoom in on the photo, on the video, and then email that to me. Just take just stand back and do it. Like Monty sent in a good one. He doesn't zoom in or anything, just nice and stand back, because I can zoom in later in post when I edit that. So just stand in front of your yard, just kind of tilt, pan, zoom, whatever you need to do. Actually, please don't zoom unless you just want to. I can edit it later, but ideally I need at least 10 seconds of you just recording the front of your home. Then I can zoom in and out naturally. Obviously, the higher definition, the better. And you can email that through Google Link. Anything over 25 megabytes, Google won't send as a file. but I pay for extra stuff on my system so I can scan for viruses and all that. So we can get that video. So yeah, send me that. We only have about, I think we're up to 9 submissions. I usually like 40. If we can get up to that 40 mark again this year, we are going to separate it, standalone and then pixels. If we get under 40, we're just going to group it into one contest. And let's just jump to that. Folks that don't know, we do a award every year. The Fan Appreciation Award comes out in January. And you send me photos, you send me video of your holiday display, your neighbor's holiday display, whatever you want to share. The number one reason I get why, hey, Charlie, I was going to email that to you, but I didn't think I had a display that could win, so I didn't. It's not what it's about. Yes, the first place winner does win a trophy and some swag and stuff, and we are sponsored this year. It's a sponsored prize this year, which I'll announce next week who our sponsors are, but it's going to be a sponsor. You are going to win some cool, we're stepping our game up as we do each and every year, stepping our game up, but that's not really what it's about. It's about an appreciation. Like some folks go to Christmas Expo and get ideas and incorporate that into their display. Some folks go to Trans World, get ideas from that and put that in their display. Some people go to the Florida Mini, which is a mini convention, and they get their ideas and they incorporate it. So the idea behind the Fan Appreciation Award video collage is for whatever you have in your display, someone else can see that. Like, I got to have that in my display. Where'd you get that blow mold out? We can create a conversation. Discord, join us on Discord. Link is down in the video's description below. But we're up to, I think, 63 members on Discord right now. We're always sitting there chatting every day. We're in there chatting. Like Rob today was teasing me about the Chiefs loss. Well played. Kadarius Toney needs to go back to New York. I'm just saying, how do you screw up? It's not high school football. Screwed up what could have been a top 25 all-time Kansas City Chief play. Mahomes throws it to Kelsey. Kelsey throws a 25-yard bomb over here. Touchdown. Nope. So anyway, that's for a different discussion. But yeah, Fan Appreciation Awards. We are sponsored this year. There is going to be a trophy. If we get to that 40 number or mark again, we're going to split it up to animated light shows. Like what I do, what Steve does, some other folks, animated light shows, computerized light shows, and static displays. I think they do need to be separated, but we do need to hit that 40 mark for that to become a fruition. So send all that in. Yep. Gabo's still in the house. Nice. Oh, man, he messed up. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Cost us the win. Cost us standing in the playoff. And he was even looking at the line judge to see if he was onside. Anyway, so Fan Appreciation Awards. Email me that christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. Let's get to some videos. Let's get to some fun stuff. First, I'm going to show you a video of what I got. I think I'm going to play one smart enough to label these, but I can kind of visually see what they are. I think you guys are going to hear, and I don't have my earphones. Dang it. Do I have earphones down here somewhere? Probably. Shh, don't. Gee. Probably don't. So yeah, I'm gonna play this first one. I think this is me selecting the item out. This is in Rovaniemi, Finland. This is in the Lapland region, Finland. Gina and I got invited to go meet Santa in his actual house, and it's everything you thought it could be and so much more. I want you to legitimately picture Santa's house, and you'll see pictures of the outside of it. I didn't get permission to film in some regions. Hollywood blockbuster movie. Think like Tim Allen, the Santa Claus movie. He walks in and what he would see is what you actually see and experience, and it's phenomenal. But first, they have a post office there. It's a functional post office, and you have 2 mailboxes and only 2 mailboxes to choose from. You write a letter, and you put it in the mailbox, and it gets delivered whenever it gets delivered. Or there's a magic mailbox. The magic mailbox delivers the following Christmas. So Gina and I were in the post office, and we're doing they have a little gadgets there. One I selected, one you'll see here in a second. And we also mailed a letter to our future selves. So I'm gonna play a couple of videos here, just kind of you guys can see. There's 0 editing done to these, so I don't cuss in them because I don't usually cuss in general. But it might be a little shaky, it might not be perfect, but let's take a look, shall we? Okay, I figured it out. Nope, that's not the one. This is the one I want. All right. This is the snow globe I'm going to get. from Lapland. So yeah, I want to give this to a Patreon member. So from Lapland, from the actual Arctic Circle, and actual Santa Claus Village ornament. Right here, that's the bad boy. I like Christmas ornaments. I have a Christmas show, so heck yeah, I like Christmas ornaments. So this is the one you just saw in the video. This is from Lapland, Finland. This is the gift I'm going to give out to a random Patreon member today from the paid Patreon tiers. So I think we're up to 54 patrons right now. Yeah, go over to patreon.com and join it. I like this because it has a reindeer on it. Actually, this is the dog sled one. The reindeer one I didn't quite like, but this is the lap one. This is the dog sled. They do have dog sledding teams there. Gene and I were meant to take a dog sled there in the Arctic Circle, but they got booked up. So we did other things instead. We went snowmobiling, which you'll see here a little bit later. Also, this is right here a video, I think, of us filling out the forms to our future selves. Let's take a look and see what wise advice Gene has to our future selves. Okay, we are filling out a postcard to our future selves. That's going to arrive in December, Christmas in 2024. So Gene will be addressing this to our future selves. Gene, do you have any wise advice for our future selves?
No.
Okay. Wise advice, right? So speaking of wise advice, the Patreon members can go at 3 o'clock today, 3 p.m. So immediately following this live, you log into Patreon and the paid members can see my interview and Gene's interview with the one, the only Santa Claus in Lapland, Finland. How about that? So we're dropping that today at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We usually do a live for about an hour. So immediately after that, boom, that's going to be live. It is a quick 2-minute video. It's not edited. It's just the raw footage. It's not. There's a little bit of editing to it that was already done. So, but most of it's unedited. It's just the raw, natural footage that I would want to see if I'm watching a YouTuber and they're like, "Hey, I got this footage for you." Well, show me the raw footage. I want to see everything. I want to see your interactions. But to kind of give you a little sneak peek of what that's going to look like, let me show you the outside of Santa's house. So to lead up, Gene and I went to this YouTube channel, which is a live. It has constant live video, and that's Gene and I down there. You see the -9 sign. You see the two weirdos with their hands raised. That's Gene and I saying hi to you folks. Hi to the people who are in Lapland, Finland, or here in America as we are in Lapland. Rovaniemi is the name of the town. Lapland's the region, kind of like the state. It is freaking breathtaking. So that was the kind of the outside of the house. Here's one side is the Arctic Circle. The other, this side, not the Arctic Circle. This side, the Arctic Circle. Just breathtaking. It's there in front of, that's the thumbnail for today's video. It's -9 degrees Celsius there. We thought it was going to be much colder. But just kind of just pictures of Gene and I ends up being -14 later on. So it did get colder. So there's Gene and I outside of Santa Claus Village. There's Gene waiting in line for Santa. Now, the thing to note about this photo is you can't really see it, but you got the person that's standing there in the white coat immediately behind her in an area I wasn't allowed to film because there are some secret things about Santa you can't really film. That was the most lavish, most humongous grandfather clock, I'll say, that I've ever seen. The pendulum that ticks and talks on a grandfather clock, not exaggerating, minimum 25 feet tall, and it just sways inside of his living room, I'll say. It's freaking amazing. We're laughing about Jean. Yeah, she nice ornament. Thank you. I liked it. What's Robert saying? After watching too many hours putting up Christmas lights, slackers are here. What's up, Robert? Good to see you. You're not slacking today. Slankers. Have a great day. Got to go. Oh, okay, Miss White. Well, thank you for tuning in. There she is. There's both of them are here. Very nice. The DB Productions, haven't seen DB for a while. What's up, DB? You got both saying hi once more. let's talk about another giveaway real quick, and I'll go back into talking about Finland. So we are sponsored for the Fan Appreciation Award video. I'll announce those sponsors next week. Pretty excited about the prizes. We're going to do another award. Something just to say thank you to everyone, whether you send in something, whether you don't send in something. Might be next week's live. Let's see. The next week's live is on the 18th, and I don't think anybody's going to tune in on Christmas. So we'll have to figure that date out. Next week is the 18th. More than likely it'll be the 18th, but may not. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to do a video that's going to be released sometime in the next. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to release a video, just a normal video, sometime in the next few weeks, saying, hey, hi, how you doing? By the way, thank you for spending time with us like Gert does. Greetings, Gert. Hurt Ratif. If you guys don't watch Whiskey Lover Society, watch Whiskey Lover Society. And Gert, I do have something. I was going to type it out in one of your videos, but I didn't. Gina and I'm going to digress, folks. Here we're going to talk whiskey just for 30 seconds. Hurt is great at filming when he travels a ton. And I love his videos where he does the duty-free shops. So Gina and I, when we were in Finland last week, we were so excited about the duty-free shops because of your videos. The whiskey selection was horrible. I was so disappointed. But that's my 30-second rant on duty-frees. Have you ever been to Trans World? Yep. I filmed in Trans World. Filmed a ton of Trans World. If you go to our Patreon page, I have probably, I don't think it's quite 10 videos from Trans World. I love Trans World. It's mostly Halloween, and Christmas is growing there, but it's awesome. So next week, guys, I'm going to digress back to the giveaway. Next week, I'm going to do a video that's going to be released. Actually, probably this week. Just saying, hey, thank you for watching me throughout the year. By the way, comment down below. Say hi, say whatever. Kind of like for the yarn tubers that are in here and for the homesteaders are in here, kind of what we do for our Christmas in July extravaganza. Not extravaganza, Christmas in July giveaway that I do with the other collaborators where we do a ton of giveaways, but this is just me. Just comment down below and say anything. Say hi, say whatever. And I will pick someone from those comments to be the winner. You know what? We're going to release that on Christmas. On Christmas, maybe I'll have 20 comments. Maybe I have 200 comments. Who's to say? I'm going to pick just a random comment, and I'm going to release that winner on Christmas. And then if that winner then has 3 days, we'll say, to get a hold of me and say, hey, I'm the winner. Send me my prizes. And you know what? That's going to be sponsored. That's going to be sponsored by Nova Stella, by Ustellar, by Hot Moon. We're going to be sponsored, folks. It's going to be a giveaway. I got to finalize what the giveaway is. That's why I'm not telling you too much about it. And you'll kind of see when that video comes out of what I speak. But sponsors, just to say thank you. Just to say thank you. Hey, appreciate you watching me. This year has been our best year ever. We've had over 215,000 people watch Christmas on Crestline videos in the last 20 days. We're up to 1.6 million views. We're just growing left and right. 7,600 subscribers. We have a shot at being at 8,000 by March. So 7,600 subscribers. I appreciate it. Just a way to say thank you. And that is going to be a sponsor video. So watch that coming out within the next 7 days. Nope. I'm going to video that today. Now, anyway, it'll be coming out. Anyway, I digress. Another giveaway. All you have to do is comment. That's it. Nothing special. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything. Just say, hi, how you doing? You know, good times. Yes. I'm hoping to go this year, and if I can come up with the money. So folks that don't know what DB's talking about, there's a Christmas convention called Trans World. It happens every March and is always in St. Louis, Missouri. Gina and I got invited to film there in 2020, right before the you-know-what took over the world. And it was awesome. And you have to spend a minimum 2 days there to have the chance to see everything. I don't remember the name of the stadium. It's where the Rams used to play football when they were in St. Louis. It's their old stadium. Packs the stadium. It's not possible to see everything in one day. It's just, you don't have the time. I live 60 minutes south of St. Louis. Boom, you need to go. If you've never been, It is well worth going. Well worth going. We were lucky to get a media pass when we were filming there. So we kind of had some behind the scenes interactions with a lot of folks there. That takes so much work to put on. The only thing I was disappointed on at Trans World was their t-shirts. They had no t-shirts for Christmas. I'm like, come on, they are heavy into haunts, but now they have axe throwers there. They have what's the place you go to and you have to pay to escape the escape rooms. They have escape rooms there, and they just added like 4 or 5 new genres. It's huge. It's well worth going. Trans World Dome. There you go. All right, so that's what we're giving away today. So there's still time. If you guys go to patreon.com right now and you entered a paid tier, you still have time to join before I give that away at the end of the video. Very cool. What else we got to talk about? Oh, saunas. Let's talk about saunas for a second. Sauna is a word that we all know to mean a room you go in and you're hot. You can have a steam sauna or a wet sauna or a dry sauna. Apparently, it's the one Finnish word that's most used, and it's always mispronounced. Apparently, it's supposed to be pronounced sauna, like you're saying the word sound and at the end of it, sauna. And Gene and I did that. Let me show you some photos here of Gene and I getting into a sauna in the Arctic Circle. And this is going to be in Helsinki. As soon as I can find the correct lineup of photos, it's going to be in Helsinki. So you see, this is around the corner from the sauna. Gene and I are getting ready to swim in that water, believe it or not. I'm going to show you a picture here in a second of the water. But that is Gene outside of our hotel in Helsinki. And they have other things to see there. They have that cathedral in the center of downtown. It's their #1 tourist attraction. Very cool. But just 1 block away from there is this. This is in Helsinki. This is the sauna. Those black buildings there are saunas. The first one closest to us, to the left side, you see the 2 doors, a door facing the water and the door facing the gentleman there in the red jacket. That is the mixed sauna. You can go in there, male, female, doesn't matter. And then the middle door to the right, the gentleman in the red shoveling the sidewalk off, that is the male. And then the third door is the female only. So they separate. You can have a family in there. You can have all men. You can have all females. They separate it. And then the pool you see there, the little square cut out where everybody's sitting in front of, that is the Baltic Sea at 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep. So they cut out that little area. So when you get out of the sauna, you go straight into the Baltic Sea, and it's called cold therapy. Yep. And they also have that there. After you get done with that, you can go over to this pool, which is a heated pool, and they keep this heated to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it. Just 55 degrees. That's it. So Gene and I went into the sauna, got out, got into the Baltic Sea. How you like your boy? Baltic Sea, not once, but twice. Now, there were Finnish people there with us, and they would get in that 33-degree water for 5 minutes at a time. No, thank you. Yeah, no. What? No. 5 minutes at a time. 30. I want you, and the first impression I had when I got into that water is this is the coldest glass of ice water I've ever been around, and I'm going to submerge my entire body in there. It was fun. It was fun. I'm glad I did it once. Actually, I did it twice. I'm glad I did it, but no. What's up, Kiwi? Carl Pepsi coming to us from the island of New Zealand. So we have three countries in here today: Mexico, U.S., and New Zealand. Now, I like it when we have 4 and 5. I like it when we have 4 and 5. Cheeky, how'd you miss it? Sounds the name sounds like it should be associated with something else, not Christmas. Sauna, Helsinki. I don't know. Yeah, we had a great time. So on to the next. We also I gotta brag for a second. I love my country, but we are 100% without a doubt doing cinnamon rolls wrong. We just are. I am. If I wasn't already married to my lovely wife Jean, I would marry their cinnamon rolls in a heartbeat. Their cinnamon rolls are out of this world. There's no icing on them, and they don't need icing on them. So the food there is a little unique. Food there, This was, you see before me, you have folks, that's all appetizers. That's all the first dish. So we got invited, also got invited to Isokiro to film at Kiro Distillery. Retief might know that as we pronounce it Cairo in the States. Been murdering it. We got invited to film there, and they set us down to a lavish, they called it a 3-course meal. Their appetizers, 6 different appetizers. The main course, 2 different main courses. The dessert was rice pudding, which I ate, even though I am not a rice pudding fan. I'm not even a pudding fan, but I'm in another country. I always feel it's my obligation to take part in everything that they do. This was the chef who cooked our meal for us, and as a happenstance, her husband works at Grasshopper, and he just brought her over to the States to a town called Newton, which is just about 45 minutes north of me. We said, hey, next time you're near Wichita, come on over. Let's hang out. Let's treat you to a meal. So that was just such fun. They have ice sculptures everywhere. This is an ice sculpture of the manger scene. Ice sculptures are a mainstay. You can't go too many feet without actually seeing an ice sculpture, and it's just freaking phenomenal to see. There's also fun adventures to be had, like snowmobiling. Gina and I went snowmobiling on frozen lakes in the Arctic Circle. It was just freaking awesome. In addition to, let's see here, this is one of my favorite things. This is outside, that behind me is that's Santa Claus's house. And a second ago, that I was talking about that pendulum for the alarm clock. That's what that tower above the snowman is from. That snowman, guys, 100% made of perfectly crafted snow. I could not believe that was actually snow. Blew my mind. I see it in videos all the time because we watch the live videos, and we watch this stream right here, and you can see the Santa Claus in the background. Like, there's no way that's actual snow. It's actual snow. Blew my mind. So we just had a fantastic time there, hanging out in Isokiro and the reindeer. It's me with the reindeer, folks. There's Gene with the reindeer. There are reindeer everywhere. So the town we were in most of the time had 4,000 people in it. That's pretty small. 300,000 reindeer. So their reindeer are like our cows. It was kind of neat. It's pretty neat. I liked it. Poor little snowman. That was a huge snowman. That thing is 22 feet tall. It's huge. So let's get over to Gabbo. Gabbo's in the chat. I want to share a picture that Gabbo sent to me. Let me find Gabbo's right quick. So we did a giveaway when we had John DeCosmo on for the we had John Cosmo. He's the inventor of the light keeper and the LED keeper and the light keeper pro, which is what this is. We had him on for a live. There we go. Had him on for a live. It's a fun little, not a fun little, it's a very useful tool. But Gabbo was one of the winners in that. And John sent Gabbo not only 2 Lightkeeper Pros, but also 4 cents for his Scent Keeper. So Gabbo sent that in to me. And Gabbo, good job. Nice photograph there. And a good job winning that. So I love it. When you win something, then send photos in. I don't know. I just like that. It's kind of, for me, that's building part of the community, and I love everything about it. Just neat. So Gabbo, thank you so much for sending that in. We appreciate that. Watch out for yellow snow. We only saw yellow snow one time, even with all the reindeer there, all the sled dogs there. I saw yellow snow one time. You know what else I didn't hear? Just cultural. And we were there for 8 days, and I didn't hear a single person use a cuss word in 8 days. I didn't see a child throw a fit. And you just walk around downtown. There's 5-year-olds strolling downtown, I assume on their way to school or from school by themselves. I'm like, well, in America, we'd be saying, you're going to get kidnapped. You're going to get kidnapped. Where's your mama? Where's your daddy? But no, that's just, they get on the bus to and fro. I need to do that, Charlie. I've been busy the last few weeks. I haven't had a chance to take pictures of the stuff I won. Yeah, please do. Please send it in. I just like that stuff. One video I do want to show you real quick is getting off the bus. So we're there. We're taking the bus. You take the bus. Actually, that's the train. Take the train to Isokiro, and we took the train from Isokiro to Rovaniemi, Finland. And I believe, if memory serves, I have. There's another photo of that. I believe I have video. Let me find it. Of us getting off the bus that I loaded up. Oh, here's a fun one. Here's a fun one. So when Gina and I, a lot of you guys all know, Gina and I also review whiskey. And one thing you do when you review whiskey is you describe the taste you're getting as you're getting them. What's it open with? What's the mid palate? What's the finish? So the main candy, again, I told you a minute ago, if I'm in another country, I'm eating everything that other country offers. I'm there to experience it. And I hold no judgment. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Same thing's true with food at home, right? Their main candy is a salted black licorice. Well, I don't like black licorice in general, but I love red licorice. And who am I to not try it? So this is me sampling the red licorice, the black salted black licorice, which is the country's #1 candy. Gene, this is a salted licorice, which is a staple in Finland, which is where we are with the Arctic Circle, and I'm gonna try it. Black licorice. Hard black licorice. Salted. Oh, okay. So it opens up with black licorice, and it transitions to salt, and then transitions again to caramel vomit. Oh, that's disgusting. No. Yeah, I didn't care for it. I didn't care for it. Good times, though. Good times. Just didn't care for it. That's fine. I thought I had a video of me getting off the bus queued up, and as we're walking into Santa Claus Village, I must have done that as Patreon only. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the interview that I had with Santa Claus. And if you want to go over to the Patreon page, you can go to patreon.com, type in Christmas on Crestline, and join our and be a supporter. Have your name back here. Have your name back here. We haven't had a new Patreon supporter join in about 3 weeks. So yeah, come on and join us. But if you do join Patreon, you do get to see some behind the scenes videos such as this one. I'm just going to play a few seconds of it. And this is what's going to drop here in 29 minutes, will be available on Patreon. Just a few seconds, just kind of see what it is that I'm discussing. So here you have us walking into and meeting Santa in his house. A couple elves there, and we're going to sit down and we're going to have just a chat with Santa Claus, Gene and myself. And we just sit there and we have a lovely chat with him. And Gene asked him for some advice that was gut-bustingly funny. It just was. Now that the audio, I had to kind of hide the mic because I didn't want it to stand around because you can't have wires in there. So it was a wireless mic. So it didn't record everything that Gene was saying. I think it got everything I said, everything Santa got, but Gene was kind of sitting far away. So some of her audio is a little screwed up, and that's fine. Can't always be perfect all the time. But we had just a very short, limited time. We only had 20 minutes with Santa Claus. They were kind enough to allow us up there, were kind enough to allow us to film, kind enough to invite us to Santa Claus's home. And I'm very proud, I must say, to be the very first Christmas tuber to ever be invited to the Arctic Circle to Santa Claus's house. I'm not a prideful guy in general. There's a few things I take pride in, aside from the family. I did a lot of cool stuff in athletics in my younger days, but that's definitely a highlight for my YouTube career to be invited to do that. It was just freaking awesome. Catch up on the comments. Hey, Charlie, we're taking our pop-up Christmas display out in random locations every night, 7 to 11. So, folks, if you are in Christchurch, near Christchurch, New Zealand, email Pepsi at mykiwichristmas.com. Is that correct? Pep, put your email address in the comments so folks can email if you happen to be in Christchurch, because we do have several New Zealand folks that pop into the tube. Giatano says, I made that same face watching the Vikings offense. What was that about? 0-0 with 2 minutes left in the game. What was that about? My goodness. But you know what? I am a defense guy. I love, like, if I'm watching a baseball game, I love a pitcher's duel. 0-0 going into the ninth. I like that kind of stuff. But yeah, that was weird. That was great, Charlie. I would probably have the same reaction. Yeah. That was the only food there. That and the rice pudding that I didn't care for. But I just don't like rice pudding. My Lightkeeper Pro C. Yep, we showed that moments ago. You might have gotten up and gone to the restroom or something, Gabba. We showed your picture here moments ago and had a nice chat about you. That was awesome, Steve says. Let's see here. priceless. Oh, you did see your pick. You did see your pick. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, he sent me one of those. Yeah, he sent me one of those scent. Oh, yeah, scent things. Yeah, also the spray. Yeah, very cool. He gave me a whole case of them. The old style. I haven't even tried the new style yet, but I love that he is always finding holes in the Christmas industry and then filling them. John is just a nice guy. He's just one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Really nice guy. Let's see what else we got to talk about. So we talked about 2 giveaways. We're going to do this giveaway today. Again, join us on Patreon if you want. If you want to win the giveaway of the ornament. Let's see here. We talked about Fan Appreciation Award. I need your entries. ChristmasOnCrestline@gmail.com. Talked about the sauna. Talked about the postcard. Talked about Gabo. Man, I think we talked about everything. How cool is that? I'm getting done early today. It's only 35 minutes in. What do you guys want to talk about? Normally I have a long list. I guess let me see if check the photos. How is that great Christmas light show last night? I have still to see watching it. It was the Cowboys game. Who was it? Somebody on Discord. Is it Steve? I think it might have been you. Was that you, Steve, that saw that has a buddy that was on the show last night? Forget if it was Steve, it was Rob, somebody in the Discord chat. Their buddy was on it. Mr. Charlie, hope your trip was an adventure. It was. We're gonna watch it tonight, Chad says. Had so much fun. So the cinnamon rolls are freaking awesome. The people there are just so kind. I loved everything about Finland. It was a top 2 trip, other than getting married to my bride on Friday the 13th in the Bermuda Triangle, which is my number 1 trip of all time. This is the second one. And I've been to Austria, I've been to Germany, I've been to Italy, I've been to Canada. I've taken trips. This is easily the number 2. We were jet skiing, not jet skiing. We were snowmobiling on frozen lakes. We saw the Aurora Borealis. Surely I was smart enough to load up the Aurora Borealis picture. Oh, what an idiot. We're sitting here talking about Finland, and I don't load up I'll put it on Patreon. So we did get to see the Aurora Borealis, and I am an idiot. I did not put it on there. Well, that's stupid of me. Here's a short video of they say kip kiss there. We say, thank you. They say kip kiss. That's their word for thank you and finish. So Gene and I, like I said, there was ice sculptures everywhere. Gene and I, outside of Santa Claus' house, they have this little, it's not really a bar, it's kind of a pop-up thing. I don't think I have any videos of that. But you sit on ice sculpted chairs, and they put reindeer hide to keep you from touching actually sitting on the ice. But yeah, you sit on ice. And this is me enjoying a cup of Glugly, which is a warm mulled wine. Kipkis. Delicious. That's it. Just a short video. So anytime I can get a chance to sit on ice sculptures, I'm going to take it. So everything there was freaking awesome. I don't think I have any other cool videos. Let's see, or pictures. So yeah, that's actually the bar actually we're at. It's a little pop-up thing. And we ordered some there. There's us in a cutout. And next to that cutout is the world famous salmon restaurant. For those that are familiar with Pizza Hut started here in Wichita, Kansas. The original building is about 6 miles to my left. And it is the size of your average shed. So it's, I don't know, 10 by 13. So a big shed, I guess. But they called it Pizza Hut because it started in a hut. So this world famous salmon restaurant is an A-frame hut. And they'll sit down, they hand you the menu. You can have the salmon or you can have the salmon. They cook one thing, salmon. That's it. It's everybody. They have pictures there of all sorts of celebrities. I did take a picture of it, but I didn't load it up here. So they have all these pictures of all these celebrities, and everybody knows what the cancel culture is right now. One celebrity picture I'm surprised they still had up was Jared from Subway. I'm like, well, he's in prison for things he probably ought to be in prison for. But yeah, in America, they would have taken that down. So again, just a different culture, which I appreciate the difference in cultures. I liked it. Delicious, Charlie. 100% after you came to New Zealand, it'll be your number one. Nice. Salmon. Yeah. Salmon? What's a not salmon? I'll have the salmon. Oh, one mistake we did. Oh, let me show you this real quick. No, I put this on there. So there are saunas everywhere, right? Charlie's. Yes. So I'm gonna show you a sauna real quick. So we stayed in 3 hotels and one house, one person's house. That's gonna be for my other show to talk about. Um, but saunas are huge. They have more saunas in Finland than they do cars. They have one sauna for every 1.3 people in Finland. 5 million people inhabit the country. They have 3 million saunas, over 3 million saunas. And they take their saunas seriously there. So here's a picture of a sauna in our hotel room and the view from our hotel room. Just show you this kind of real quick. Okay, one good thing to know about staying in Santa Claus Hotel is you must keep this door, your bathroom door, shut at all times. They have a note that if you have the sauna going and you have the door open, the fire alarm is going to go off. And if the fire alarm goes off, it charges you £900 to pay for the false fire alarm, which kind of probably explains why I have this window out here that you can go outside. Let me show you. And you can open. And then you just go outside yourself. So here's the roof. Here's what you see from your window. You actually have a pretty good view of the downtown area. You can watch people ice skating down there and having a great time. The inside of the sauna. One thing about the sauna, kind of show you guys, is you have the lovely bench. You have the nice reindeer water mug. So you take a ladle of water here and you pour it over the, what at the time will be hot coals, hot stones. It's electric sauna. So one thing about this is the benches here, they do move. So if you don't know, it does kind of make for a slippery surface. Easy for me to say. Oh, trying to get out of here. But it is an elevated bathtub. So anyway, that was the sauna in there. It's interesting. So that one, what's up, Dylan? So now we have 4 countries in here. Boom. I love it when we have 4 or 5 countries in here. Hey, sorry, Charlie. Sorry for joining late. I just had to take down some inflatables as the rain and strong winds arrived unexpectedly. I bet they did. So I've had one prop get damaged by wind this year. But hey, it's good to have you on. Always love having you in the chat and on the show. But yeah, so that sauna kind of worried me a little bit because you could very easily fall forward into that. So they like their saunas between 80 and 100 degrees Celsius, which is entirely too hot for me. And they said, if you don't take an 80 degrees Celsius sauna, don't tell anybody because they'll make fun of you and they'll call you a Swedish sauna. So apparently they take a lot of pride in their saunas there. But that was just kind of some so behind the scenes stuff there. That I put my comments back there. That I just really liked everything there. The only thing we kind of screwed up is our accommodations in Rovaniemi kind of got screwed up. We thought we were booking a hotel in one area and booked it up in another area, but that's fine. Live and learn. Very cool. So let's go ahead and do this giveaway, shall we? So if you have joined Patreon and you're a paid member during this live already, let me know in the comments really quickly, and I'll get you entered into the drawing. If not, then we're going to go ahead and give away this ornament that you saw today and that I picked up in the Arctic Circle. Boom, Arctic Circle at Santa Claus's very own post office. If you think about it, if there has to be an individual on planet Earth who has their very own legitimate functional post office, who would you choose other than Santa Claus? I mean, would you choose a president? Would you choose a king? I can see maybe the King of England, the royal family in England, have their own post office. But if you have to pick a single individual, legit question here, guys, who would you pick to have your own post office if not Santa Claus? Let's see. There's Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. You got got to be Santa Claus, right? I mean, it can't be a president. Who would you guys pick? Anybody? Very cool. Very cool. Yes, indeed. Yes. So it's got to be Santa Claus, right? I can't think of anyone else I would choose And maybe a royal family, but for a single individual to have your own post office is awesome. So anyway, that's where I got the ornament. Let's do a giveaway real quick. Let me share my screen. If I can remember how to do that. Boom. Let's share the screen. And Patreon giveaway will. Boom. So there is our Patreon giveaway. Everybody's names are in there. Let's go ahead and they're already shuffled, I think. Let's shuffle them again and shuffle them again and shuffle them again. Boom. So whoever wins, if you do have to be on the American side, Canada or Mexico is okay too. I don't think I have anybody from Mexico on as a Patreon member. I think we have Kiwi in New Zealand. I think we have a couple in Canada. Everybody else is stateside. So yeah. So Pepsi, if you happen to win this one, we'll give it to a person of your choosing. But let's see who's going to win this ornament. Let's go. Click to spin, and the winner is going to be. Who's it going to be? Is it going Scott? John? Is it John? John, you won the ornament. How awesome is that? Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. Congratulations, John. Fantastic. So, John, I will be reaching out to you at Patreon today and sending you a message via that platform and saying, hey, congratulations. And I just need to verify your address is still good. And if it is, we'll get this mailed off to you this week. But don't worry, folks. I have other things from the Arctic Circle that I'll be giving out in the next live. But this is a Patreon specific thing just because it's Christmassy and I like it. Yep. Boom. Way to go, John. Congrats, John. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, it's a Patreon. Yep. Patreon. Yep. Very cool. So congratulations to John. That's awesome. But yeah, make sure you guys tune in later this week for that giveaway announcement. And that's just all you have to do is leave a comment. And then I will actually while I'm here and I'm talking about it, let me pull up the rules because it is a sponsored giveaway. And let me pull up the rules that they asked me to follow, which anytime someone's paying for a giveaway, I'm like, yeah, you got rules. It's okay. Or it's not rules. Rules is the wrong thing to say. Suggestions. Let's see here. I'll have it in just 1 second. Go to my sent email. I might pull it up a little more quickly. Let's see here. Boom. Video featuring the yes, we're going to give away. Let's see here. I'm going to do a thank you video to viewers who've supported the channel. And I pick winner at random according to the comments. The video that the video receives, and I announce the winner on December 24th. Okay, so the winner will be announced on the 24th. If that winner doesn't contact me by December 31st, then we do a second live drawing in the first drawing of 2024 on that Monday. So we'll be doing that giveaway. You just have to comment, and I pick a winner. That winner will be announced in a separate standalone video that'll release on Christmas Eve, and then you have until December 31st at midnight to email me declaring yourself the winner. And then if that winner doesn't declare themselves, then we'll give it away in a live. And that is actually going to be a pretty big giveaway. So note you comment on that standalone video. So that video will be released later this week and it'll be entitled something giveaway video. And you just have to comment in that video. But good question. When will your next live be? I'm going to do a live next Monday, the 18th. And then the Monday after that, we all know is Christmas. I'll take that Christmas off, but there'll still be videos, just not a live. And then I'll be back on January 1st, 2024, unless lightning strikes me or something weird happens. Then, yes, so the 18th and then the 1st. So we're going to do another giveaway on the 18th next week, and that will be a giveaway, our kind of standard giveaway, our standard, depends on the prize, but usually $2 entry into that, so pretty easy. We'll be open worldwide. Yes, it will be. Dane just got here. What's up, Charlie? What's up, Charlie? Does he? Fun fact, folks. Does he not have like the best name in the history of names? Yeah, he does. Yes, CPL. It will be worldwide. Indeed, it will be. Let's see here. I think that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you, my Angela taking time out of her day in England. So I forgot about England. What am I doing? So we have five countries here today. Way to go, guys. Got Mexico, America, South America, South. Dylan, I always get it wrong. South Africa, South America. I always get it wrong, Dylan, and I apologize. So Dylan's for it, then New Zealand. Very cool. I always like that. Show was great last night. So, Steven, what was it? Your buddy that was in the Great Christmas Light Fight last night? South Africa. Okay, thank you. I don't know why I always get that wrong. South Africa. Anyway, South Africa. So very cool. Yes, she does. Nickname Charlie Brown Ball. Boom. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah indeed. Speaking of Hanukkah, Adam Sandler's in town. No, Adam Sandler was in town last night. He has a Hanukkah song. It's like the one Hanukkah song as far as it's not really a pop song, is it? But comedy song, I guess, is probably more aptly. But I mean, he made a movie out of it. So you have a song, you make a movie out of it, kind of a thing. What else? Do I have anything else for you guys? I'm looking around at all my props, all the stuff I have to film. But yeah, make certain, you guys, you have to make certain, please email me either your photographs or a video without zooming in, a video, or at least a minimum 10 seconds of you just standing in front of your display, filming your display. So that way I can take that 10 seconds and I can edit it because I edit everything that comes in. So don't worry about doing your own editing. I'll do that myself. That way I can zoom in on certain props or I can add motion. That's actually my favorite part of making videos is actually the editing process. If I had a company come in and said, "Hey, we're going to hire you as an editor," I'd quit my day job and do that because to me, it's the artistry of it that I like. So yeah, email me stuff. I can go off on editing all day. It's a good hobby of mine. ChristmasOnCrestline@gmail.com. I need your photos. We have to have at least 40 entries like we have the last few years for me to split it into two categories. If we have under 40, we're going to maintain just the one category. ChristmasOnCrestline@gmail.com. I only have 24 songs to pick from. It will be hard to choose what to send. That's fair. That's fair. What would you send? Would you send a popular song? Do you send the one you like the most? Do you send the one you have the most? That's a legit issue. Lighting Up Orchard, also Great Christmas Light Fight, is moving to Tuesdays for the last 2 episodes. Saw a post this morning. Thank you for letting us know that. They're just great ambassadors. Now there was some controversy. The Burton family, over 100,000. Forgot about that. Yeah, Burton family is a buddy of Steve's. And keep in mind, folks, speaking of the Great Christmas Light Fight, speaking of the Fan Appreciation Awards, remember, contestants have been picked for Great Christmas Light Fight because of our video. Your submissions you send to me, the Great Christmas Light Fight does look at. True story. So yeah, where'd he go? Oh yeah. Yes, like Carl's saying, choose your song kind of wisely because it used to be just kind of, hey, I want to give back to you guys. But since the producers of the show and the casting director of the show now watch that video that I do every year to handpick people to be on their show, you might want to actually take a few seconds and say, which one do I want to show off to the Great Christmas Light Fight? Because maybe they don't pick anybody this year, but they did last year. So just throwing that out there into the universe. I don't name names because they signed a non-disclosure agreement, I believe, and I don't want to tell someone else's business, but they came from our show last year. So email me that. 40 is the target. We do have, that is a sponsored giveaway. I'm excited when I'll be announcing that in next week's live. But yeah, I love giving stuff away. I don't know if you can tell. It's my favorite part of interacting. That and I just like the conversation. You come all the way over here. Let's have a chit chat. Let's talk about Christmas lights. You guys are kind enough to let me share with you Gina and I's adventure in the Arctic Circle. Never in my dreams would I think I would have gone snowmobiling over a lake, let alone snowmobiling over a lake in the Arctic Circle underneath the Aurora Borealis. Come on. Let's go. Come on. That's just bucket list. And fun fact, we way overpacked. Overpacked. That's a whole video that maybe I should actually do about people who want to visit Finland. You don't take, no one there wears jeans. They all wear snow pants, unless you're like inside your office. We way overpacked, which is why. How did I not even talk about this? Entire hour goes by. I don't talk about it. Patreon, folks. I do one thing. Because I overpacked, I was not allowed. No, I didn't have enough room to bring everybody back one this size, which is why I'm giving this one today. And John, congratulations on winning. I do have a handful of other ornaments that I'm gonna be giving away on Patreon. But I couldn't fit them that size in because we overpacked. I was very tempted just to throw away the stuff that I brought with me to be able to pack ornaments. And I thought, well, I'd be throwing away like $600 worth of clothes to bring $60 worth of ornaments. The math just wasn't there. Burton family, 150,000 pixels. Whew. Next time, take half the clothes and twice the money. Well, one thing we were told is it's extremely expensive over there. Not really, not so much. YouTube, I mean, Yahoo. Look at Gabo. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Don't do that. It's not about winning. It's about sharing your inspiration, sharing your ideas. So even though I give stuff away and I don't choose the winner, Patreon people choose the winner. Patreon people have also chosen a name, which I've been too busy to release, but the name for the audience has been chosen. That will be announced shortly in the next few weeks. But don't keep from entering because you don't think you have a chance of winning. It's about collaboration. It's about sharing your ideas and inspiring other people to do what you want. My show this year, I'm telling you right now, I'm embarrassed by my show this year. Full disclosure. That tree, I did not. So every year I also do a behind the scenes walkthrough tour. And I'm always honest with it. What I like, what I didn't like, what I would have changed. I'm embarrassed by my show this year. That's okay. I can't have a winning show every year. The timing was just horrible this year. I didn't realize what that tree did for my show, and it did a ton. But, we still have the tour buses coming by. We still have a lot of people coming by and see the show. And I'm just now being able to finish my editing because editing 40 different songs is time consuming, especially when you have to do it within weeks. Normally, you have an entire year to do that. Anyway, that's not what it's about, Gabo. It's about sharing your ideas, sharing your inspiration, inspiring somebody else. Will you do a show video? Yes. I have not had time yet just because of Finland. I don't want to, I'm smart enough to know not to announce to the internet when I'm going out of town. So I kind of I did keep that a secret. I didn't tell anybody. Because you don't want people to know when you're out of town, right? I mean, that's just in America, that's common sense. In Finland, they made fun of me for locking the doors. What are you locking your door for? So nobody comes in. Who's going to come in your room in the middle of the night? Burglars? Yeah, we don't have those here. I'm like, okay. So, okay. Basically, it's the 1900s in Finland for trustworthiness. So I applaud Finland. Good job. But yes, simplicity and clean design is sometimes better than have a full yard. You're not wrong. I was bragging to Gene the other day. There's a show about 2 miles. It's a brand new show. Cleanest lines I've ever seen. And Monty, clean lines. What do you guys see? Pictures of Monty's house this year. He went to the Christmas Expo. He got ideas like what Fan Appreciation Award does. Clean lines. And I love this color palette. I feel you is such an everyday thing. Here is SA2. Nice. So yes, I will do a show video. I'm going to do probably Laura's. Laura asked for Taylor Swift, Laura K, who's a Patreon member. Laura asked for Taylor Swift, and I'll probably do Braden's. Braden was in the chat earlier. I thought maybe he wasn't. Maybe he didn't make this text. Let me look up earlier. Normally when he chats, he's chatting from school. Oh, it's finals week. That's why Braden's not here. But Braden also chose up on the rooftop by the Pentatonics, which I will be releasing as well. Problem is, those were both songs that I leaned heavily on the tree. And with tree gone, I had to start from scratch on them. I had to start from scratch, and that's fine. But yes, I'll be releasing those. So I have not released any yet. What's up, Michelle Yarny Disaster? Nice pun there. I like it. So, I was talking to, and then Angela's here too. if the UK in the UK, if the insurance company can prove you announced your house is empty, they don't pay you. Wow. Good, good. I mean, I get it. It's insurance companies are always trying to get out of paying for things, aren't they? But Angela and Michelle, are you guys going on the Yarn Tuber Alaskan cruise? Speaking with oh my God, why am I blanking on her name? I'm embarrassed now. Why am I blanking on her name? I was speaking to. Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now. What? Dana. Speaking of Dana from Dana's Wonderlust Crochet, and she invited Gene and myself onto the Yarn Tubers Alaskan cruise. If you guys are going, let me know, because I think that right now there's. I wish I could go. I think there's a handful that are going, and Gene and I, because we loved the Arctic Circle so passionately, we're like, maybe we need to go do that Alaskan cruise. And Jean is convinced she's going to die from a shark attack, so she has never been on a cruise. True story. So there's that. Nope. Yeah. Well, you coming from England, I bet so. One great thing about going to Finland, it was $800 round trip. That was it. I'm like, how's it? If we go to England, $2,000. If we go to Scotland, $2,000. You go to Finland, $800. Awesome. I'll do that. That's easy. Yeah. I can save up and do that. And it was awesome. Loved everything about it. So we might do that. Boom. So yeah, Gabo, send me a picture of your display. I just asked that it's in landscape mode, not vertical mode, please. When you do vertical mode, I have to zoom in tightly and it skews the whole picture. But yeah, great Christmas light fight recruits from our videos, guys. Yes, 4K. Wow. And Angela, you'll be happy to know I had to use pounds and euros in Finland, so I learned they are worth much more than the American dollar. Who saw that one coming? Probably everybody but me, because I don't pay attention to exchange rates. Boom. So, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We're at that hour mark. My Patreon video of me visiting Santa Claus should have just dropped 1 minute ago. So, if Patreon members go over and check that video out. But yeah, stay tuned. This week I'm gonna have that awards giveaway video come out. Just have to comment. I'll explain everything in that video. It'll be a very short, guaranteed less than 3 minute video. Probably 1 minute video. I don't know. It all depends. And then Christmas Eve, I'll announce the winner video. And then if that winner does not step forward by the 31st, then New Year's Day live, we'll do that giveaway to the live viewers. The live viewers. Just to say thank you. You don't have to do anything. Just comment. That's it. Boom. We'll see you next week. Come back next Monday, guys. That's about it for me today, guys. Let me cue up my big outro. And I'm smart enough to have the correct one this time. Boom. That's about it. That's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie. Thank you for listening to me talk about Finland. Thank you to John for being today's winner. Patreon members, I appreciate you as always. That's why you're always behind me. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Boom. Oh, come on. Video backgrounds are now supported in the studio. I did the wrong one. How embarrassing.